Boom to the hey, all you sports fans out there in the tubosphere, to you, the individual, as part of the collective. Welcome to Fast Track Sports Track Highlights here on Talk Radio version of the OMSR. I am your brief but concise host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Thrill. Talking briefly and concisely, highlights to come up. Second half, Michigan State and Texas. Could Texas do it again after upsetting North Carolina? And here comes the transitive property. If North Carolina beat Michigan State so easily, and Texas does it to them, then Texas should have blown them out. Interestingly enough, I don't know, it's not the transitive property or the associative property or the distributive property, without the mathematical, you know what I'm talking about. If A is greater than B, and B is greater than C, then C must get creamed by A. It doesn't always work out like that. Alright, just a reminder that my sponsor is the DMCA. Speaking of A's, B's, and C's, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act covers fair use, standard, minimal use, and derivatives. So all the video highlights courtesy to ESPN, the respective universities, and the NCAA. Everything else, over here to the OMSR. Alright, so it's a beautiful weekend starting off. Hope your holidays are treating you well. I've never been one of those to experience all the family coming in, all Clark Griswold, you know. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Hopefully you're not going through that. Okay, so it looks like Michigan State is regaining their footing. I don't know what was going on when they were playing North Carolina, when they were number one. Chances are, you know, who's, like, in the last 2 years, number one changed hands a lot, especially last year. I predict, you know, Arizona may hold on to it longer than, say, like last year. It was only like 1 or 2 weeks that number one was held on to. Syracuse got to number one and then they go and lose to Louisville type deal. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's coming up. Second half highlights. Always take, you know, from the commentator team on site to take us through the first half. There's just not enough time to bring in the whole game anymore. There was 3 years ago. Used to bring you 10-minute vignettes from each half. It's just not enough time in this day and age anymore. The Good Ship Sports Club Lollipop on YouTube SL, back over here yonder, you know, off to the Pacific Ocean. Thanks for watching those silly DUIs while you're out there, huh? Especially this time of year. Roll clips.
Halftime, it's 38-36. The Texas Longhorns with a 2-point lead as they look off to pull off one whale of a week, knocking off North Carolina on the road and maybe taking out number 5 Michigan State here at home, along with Greg Anthony, Tim Brando. The thing that I've noticed is that Texas and Michigan State can both run without turning the ball over that often.
Well, they can. Turnovers, though, have been an issue for Michigan State. They've shot 50% from the field, but the 9 turnovers have led to 17 points for Texas, and that's been a real issue. And conversely, though, if you're Michigan State, you're happy with the fact that Texas has already taken 12 3-point attempts. So if they only average 15, what does that tell you? That means that Michigan State's doing a better job of containing penetration and forcing the Longhorns to have to beat them from the perimeter.
Those numbers brought to you by Coke Zero first half stats. Michigan State, during the middle portion of the first half, seemed to have gathered the speed of the game and made sure that their defensive transition improved. But then, when Ridley got back onto the floor, it seemed to me that Michigan State again had issues because they were trying to match up as well as deal with the speed.
Yeah, it's always difficult when you have to honor the rim runners in transition, and then you have to be concerned also with penetration. And that was the case for Michigan State. But again, those turnovers were really critical in terms of allowing Texas to get some confidence and momentum.
Harris's play has been a bit indifferent at times, although this time trying to pierce the double team. He does draw the foul.
And so you make a good point, right? He's still dealing with the injuries, and although I think physically he's fine, he's still a bit rusty. It's to me.
Can't get that one to go. Valentine now. Looking at another missed opportunity off an alley-oop that was too strong. That one from near point blank range to finish. 5. Jonathan takes it right to the rim and goes reversing down to the hole.
Nice move there. Throws Payne on the baseline with a really pump fake and then a nice finish with the reverse.
NCAA tournament. That Longhorns team was led by TJ Ford. Texas dominated the game over the Spartans. The Horns cruised with 85-76 wins, sending them to the Final Four. Their last Final Four appearance today. And there's TJ. He spent some time with us last night at dinner. A lot of fun and great to see him again.
Yeah, you know, he's, I think, the guy most responsible for allowing Texas to become really relevant on the national scene in terms of basketball. The first major recruit for Rick Barnes, and really made it easier for guys to follow suit with LaMarcus Aldridge and Kevin Durant, DJ Augustine. This has become a destination now for some of the elite players in high school.
Hayes passes a beauty back door to Dawson.
He's almost like a point forward because he's an excellent passer of the basketball as well.
And a steal. Pilfer taken by Gary Harris out with the twice. Keep waiting for Harris to begin to exert himself offensively. Maybe call his own number a little bit more often. Valentine is caught. And Dawson will get credit for that. Reaching in. Well, the guy's asking for a favor. He said, well, what did you want to tell me about Kimmer? He says, I got him in good shape, but I still want you to bust his butt. And Rick said, man, that sounds good. And yeah, I'll do just that.
Yeah.
I'll bust his butt.
And I tell you, these kids have really responded with the work ethic. It's refreshing to see the fight they've shown. And this is a heck of a game here. It's going to be an important stretch for Michigan State now with Payne on the bench. And if you're Texas, where are you going to find your offense when you don't have Taylor and Ridley in the game?
And that's a reach. Normally now in today's world, when coaches get calls from family members, that's the one thing to have playing time maybe. It was refreshing to Rick to get that down to playing time.
Looks like Texas is now going. Well, they stay man. They gave a zone look, but they're going back to man-to-man.
Payne. Shooting with a putback.
And, you know, it might have backfired. A lot of times you do that just to try to confuse the team. Maybe make them run their zone offense against the man-to-man, but it also may have confused Texas as well as they didn't get bodies on bodies and allow their offensive rebound.
Yes, numbers.
We talked about it with Valentine, the playmaking there, just a loss of focus a little bit by the young Longhorns, and that was a big turnover there. After the layup by Atlas.
Well, we touched on the youth beginning to show up with the turnovers. That was certainly youthful exuberance. After the game, it's deflected by Raymond. Nice defensive job by the youngster. Mike Container. Let's take a look at our game summary, Greg, and you see the points off turnovers, but of late the turnovers have gone the other way.
Yeah, they really have it. And also, how about the total rebounds with Michigan State? They've been able to rectify that issue. And that's the stretch for me, though, this next 4 minutes is for Texas. Where they're struggling is in the half court. We're not seeing them play as fast. And that's what happens as the game starts to get tight and get late. You start to play a little bit more close to the vest. They haven't really shown an ability yet to be able to score consistently in the half court against the team with the defensive focus of Michigan State.
And not to define 55 in their half court. And when he gets it, he draws attention, which usually helps them get that half-court offense.
It does. That and neither has Taylor been able to be effective with his penetration. But again, a lot of that stems from their playing against a set defense. Anytime you have 5 sets of eyes focused on the basketball, especially when those eyes are a combination of both teams, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to execute.
First double-digit lead of the day for Michigan State, up by 10. And they own the glass.
Michigan State's ability to have that transition in terms of their conversion, they have done a great job here in the second half. Time and time again, either off the turnovers or mid-shot, they've been able to convert them into turnout opportunities to kind of seize control of this basketball game. And that's something, an area that Rick Barnes is going to want to look at moving forward in terms of that half-court offense. But it's also why the Spartans are so special. It's not just their defense, it's their ability to turn the good defense.
They sound almost exactly the same. The players from Michigan State do it versions of something like that high-pitched scrambling versatility. And each can't get it to go. And a good download from Shilling the Rollins off.
That's just about good at this point.
And no need for further shots taken. And a grinding victory. Michigan State was able to overcome their turnover issues early. The two coaches, dynamic contemporaries, began as assistants in the early 80s, mid-80s, to become two of the elite coaches in the game of college basketball. And the Spartans won those teams 92-78. And the one drop for Tennessee. Hayne with 33 on 10 of 13 shooting. Michigan State